everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're finally diving back into a story many of you have been waiting for. The magical adventures of our little witch, Mokka. Previously, we met Mokka, a sweet little witch who traveled by hot air balloon, searching for a place to call home. She eventually decided to settle down in a vast forest. But soon after she moved in, something strange happened. Someone left a mysterious warning right outside her door. Curious and determined, Mokka sets off to follow the clues the intruder left behind, heading deeper into the forest. What will she find? Let's dive into today's painting and see where the story takes us. I'm using gouache paints again for today's piece, and this time I'm trying something new, a comic panel style that lets the visuals tell the story. We see Mokka carefully following the trail into the foggy forest. The deeper she goes, the more disoriented she becomes. She comes across a mossy hill covered in mushrooms and leans in to take a closer look. And then suddenly, they begin to move. She looks up and realizes, with a gasp, that the hill is actually a giant creature. That's the scene on the left side of the painting. On the right side, I'll be revealing the creature's full appearance. If you have been following me for a while, you probably noticed Mokka's story has been on hold. Why? Well, I spent ages trying to come up with a creature that felt unique. Something that really matched the vibe of the world of Mokka. Since this part of the story takes place deep in the forest, I imagined a creature born from the mystical swamps within. Part of the inspiration came from the movie Where the Crawdads Sing. The swamp in that film felt so mysterious and beautiful. I couldn't stop wondering what kind of creature might live in a place like that. At first, I pictured a gooey green monster, kind of like the sting spirit from Spirited Away. But it felt too basic and didn't quite suit the mood I wanted. A lot of swamp creatures I found in my research looked scary or grotesque, but I wanted to go in a different direction. Something big, a little intimidating, but gentle at heart. Just like Hagrid from Harry Potter. It was a fun challenge to bring that to life in a creature design. I sketched a few different concepts. One was inspired by garden gnomes, with green skin and a big nose. Another drew from gorilla-like shapes, but still didn't feel right. In the end, I landed on this one. A swamp monster with a rocky face, thick moss covering its body, mushrooms sprouting from its arms, and vines wrapped around its body. Sure, it's huge, but it gives off a really calm, grounded vibe. I wanted Mokka to be startled by its size, but not truly afraid. In the next part of the story, Mokka will have a conversation with this creature and uncover the real reason it doesn't want her in the forest. But that's a story for next time. If you're curious to find out what happens, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. I hope you enjoyed today's painting and storytelling. If you liked it, feel free to leave a comment, give it a thumbs up, and support the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.